Lowe, who is Executive Director of Maintenance and Operations, and Danny Schaefer, who is the Assistant Director of Maintenance and Operations, and we are going to discuss our cleaning and sanitation processes. So, Danny, just like we have in the past, every day our staff and students will show up in the morning to a clean and disinfected school. So what kind of changes or additions are going to be taking place this fall semester?
We have changed the custodial schedule to accommodate the cleaning and disinfecting that's going to be needed throughout the day. Custodians will be assigned to different areas of the campus so they can disinfect high-touch areas such as restrooms, handrails, and doorknobs.
So people who are doing their shopping don't always have access to all the cleaning supplies that they need. Does Texas City ISD have enough cleaning supplies so that we can properly sanitize our schools and facilities?
Our warehouse is fully stocked and ready for the start of school. We're in constant communication with our vendors, so we stay fully stocked at all times.
So Marion, have our custodians received any special training to prepare them for the fall semester?
Yes, we've currently had 12 employees attend training, which entailed a 5-hour training course on COVID-19 sanitation practices. And this particular group will be responsible to address any situation where a positive result has been reported and have that particular area cleaned, disinfected, and sanitized within 24 hours.
So in the past, we have had fewer custodians there during the day, with most of the cleaning going on at night. As things have changed and we need to clean more frequently, how is that going to change our routines for our custodians?
We have restructured the custodial schedule so that all custodians will now be working days. This will ensure that the building will stay at a high level of cleanliness while staff and students are at the campus. And at that point, if we see or feel that we are short of custodians, we will begin to start to interview and start the hiring process to fulfill our needs.
So all of our departments have a list of basic protocols that they need to follow. What do those protocols look like for our custodial department?
To start off with, we restructured the schedules to where it is staggered. The start time, break time, lunch time, and even quitting times are all different. Number 2, they must wear a mask at all times. Employees must enter the building one at a time and have their temperature taken. Hands must be washed and sanitized thoroughly throughout the day, and no congested areas at any time within the department. And at the end of the day, every vehicle will be sanitized as well as the keys.
So what is a typical day going to look like for the custodian?
At this point, all custodians will be concentrating on the high traffic areas and ensuring that at the end of the day, the building has been thoroughly cleaned, sanitized, and disinfected, and ready for use for the next day.
Danny, Marion's mentioned washing hands a couple of times, and I know that the CDC recommends frequent hand washing and use of hand sanitizer. So what are our plans for hand sanitation on our campuses?
We have recently purchased hand sanitizer dispensers for all classrooms and portable units that will be placed at the entrances and exits of each campus. The custodians will monitor the dispensers, the sanitizer dispensers, and the soap dispensers throughout the day to maintain proper levels.
So Marion, what is your overall expectation for the custodial department?
To do more cleaning and sanitizing from the ceiling to the floor and everything in between on a daily basis, using the newly added sanitation equipment that was purchased by the district.
We hope that gave you a little bit more insight of how our sanitation process is going to work at the campus level and in our facilities. And if you have any other questions, feel free to post them in the comments and we'll answer them as best we can.